When they come to arrest you, they come and salute and say, ndugu, naomba nikushike. And then you say, twende, and it doesn't have to handcuff you, you just walk. It doesn't have to handcuff you. And you know, there in the UK, I tell people, when you get lost in London, you go to the cop. They're called the Bobby. Excuse me, could you show me the road to Trafalgar Square? Oh yes, Trafalgar Square, yes. Walk straight on. Turn to the left. 100 yards, turn to the right. Straight on, you can't miss it. You say, thank you. Then he says, thank you, sir. In Nairobi, you get lost. Afande, ninyeshe njia ya kwenda Kariakoo. Umepotea? Ndio. Wapi kitambulisho? Oh, sikubeba kitambulisho, niliwacha nyumbani. Una kitambulisho? Bingo. In the cells. Tomorrow you're in court, loitering with the intention to commit a felony. We need to change this. The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission equally stands out as an institution that has made no progress securing for Kenyans what they sought. The same issues that Kenyans faced in 1992 when it held its first multi-party elections still hound us. And let us hope that the new electoral commission that we put in place is going to make a difference. Confidence in the commission remains extremely low. Election officials and the processes remain some of the most distracted and divisive in Kenya. Our elections are some of the most expensive in the world. That is, the cost of per ballot is much higher, 5 times it is in the United States. It never seems to matter how many times we turn over the commissioners or election technology. The doubts remain while the costs get higher. I want to hope that the latest version of IBC will tame the tide against the negativity and doubts that surround the institution. The Director of Public Prosecutions was also a new and exciting creation of the new Constitution. It has largely failed to deliver on the high expectations of Kenyans. Just 1 year before we promulgated the new Constitution, in 2009, Attorney General of Kenya was described by a special rapporteur of the United Nations as the embodiment in Kenya of the phenomenon of impunity. That description remains accurately descriptive of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions in Kenya today. However much some of the institutions that came with the new constitution have lived below expectations, as a nation, we are in a better place and more hopeful than we were before 2010. And as we work to perfect the areas in which the Constitution is struggling, we also need to take a fresh look at parts of the Constitution whose implementation have been problematic. For instance, Article 1 of the Constitution tells us that the people may exercise their sovereign power either directly or through their democratically elected representatives. Kenyans seem to know how to exercise sovereignty through their elected representatives. They know you go to the ballot, you elect your MCA, elect your MP, your women rep, your senator, your governor, your president. There is zero clarity, however, on how to exercise sovereignty directly to achieve desired results. How do 55 million people exercise direct sovereignty? That's a question for the lawyers. Secondly, I believe the time has come for the country to relook the whole issue of devolution. Kenya, in my view, is too tiny for 47 devolved units.